The time is now to gain control over your money, success, life, happiness, to permanently erase all money worries from your life now and forever, and to replace financial anxiety, hard work, and struggle with more money, success, and happiness than you ever dreamed possible. So if you'd like to quit your job this year, add an extra 4, 5, or even 6 figures a month to your income, and live every single day as the boss of your own world without working hard or relying on discipline or willpower in any way, then you must watch this video to the end right now.
Hi there, Dr. Steve G. Jones here, and thanks to an incredible breakthrough from the top neuroscientists in the world, I have stumbled upon a never-seen-before process to effortlessly and almost instantly rebuild your brain into the brain of a millionaire, almost overnight, giving you the thoughts of a millionaire, the actions of a millionaire, and the wealth of a millionaire in just minutes a day, even if you, like me, have previously failed at every single attempt to make money in your life up until now, and all without hard work, effort, or using willpower at all. You see, if the contents of your bank account aren't where you want and need them to be, this is not because you haven't worked hard enough, or saved hard enough, or because you're somehow bad with money. No, there's something much deeper going on here. So, let me ask, did you know there was a thought implanted in your brain when you were just 3 years old that is behind every last atom of financial anxiety, stress, and lack you've ever experienced? It's true. And I know it sounds crazy, but don't you even think about doubting this, because this is hardcore neuroscience, proven by the best brains in the world. And that thought took root and shaped your brain before you were even old enough to know what was happening, into the brain of someone destined to struggle financially. Yet, today, I'm going to use the most incredible science breakthrough in the world to easily, instantly, and almost surgically remove that thought of yours, instantly deleting every last one of your brain's hidden barriers to wealth and hardwiring the skills, abilities, focus, and drive of the greatest millionaires in the world into your brain, allowing you to effortlessly experience the kind of success, joy, and wealth that, until now, has always felt completely out of your reach. So if you're ready for a life of more, then your millionaire story begins this second with an embarrassing confession of mine, the humiliating story of how I ended up in jail, and then how I broke out. My name is Dr. Steve G. Jones, EDD, EDS, MED, and today I am a world-renowned clinical hypnotherapist whose client list reads like a who's who of the Hollywood elite. Forbes magazine called me one of the world's top hypnotherapists. You can see my work on CNN, NBC, and CBS, just to name a few. And I've appeared on The Millionaire Matchmaker 3 times so far, as a millionaire. I work with everyone from famous actors, directors, writers, and producers, to the Dodgers baseball team, to New York Times bestsellers, helping the most successful people in the world create more money and more success. And people often ask me, does what you do really work? Well, why don't you decide for yourself? Using the same exact method you're about to discover, I've personally gone from being broke, homeless, and $80,000 in debt to being a multi-millionaire several times over. Yet, was I always successful? Yeah, right. In fact, just a few years ago, I was in life-threatening, absolutely terrifying financial trouble. It wasn't that I was a bum. I worked hard. Yet when it came to money, I had Santa Claus syndrome. I'd heard of this thing called money. Other people swore it existed. Yet I never ever saw any for myself. And worst of all, on the inside, everything just felt empty. There was nothing more to life than work and sleep. So guess how I tried to fix it? Yep, I spent. I used my credit card the way some people use sex, or drugs, or food. And I went on like that until I had no house to live in, no bed to sleep in, and all I had